you from the heart of the Wasatch Mountains in Sandy, Utah, it's For Life at Home, featuring Danny Lee, Bianca Lisenby, David Lisenby, Jenna Lisenby, Kelly Bellarose, and your host, Jade Ryden.
Hi everyone, welcome to our first ever For Life at Home, a global virtual event where For Life comes to you. It's time to get comfy, which is exactly what I'm about to do. Get my fuzzy slippers on, and while you're at it, you might as well grab a snack, because for the next little while, we are bringing you the best of where we are at and what's to come. And we're doing it in style, comfy style. When they asked me to host this event, I was really excited. As a lot of us are spending more of our time at home, it's important to connect and feel united as a For Life family. In other words, we've missed you. We have some business to discuss and also a few fun surprises. So sit back, relax, and enjoy being home. Let's get started, shall we? And now, help me welcome our president and CEO, Danny Lee.
Hey. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Well, thank you. It feels good to be home.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. Is that thing rolling over there?
It sure is.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah. And I heard you had some great things to say to our distributors today.
I do have some great things to say for our distributors today. Is it okay if I just get rolling?
Absolutely. Take it away.
Okay, let's get presidential, should we?
Yes, go for it.
All right. I'm here and talking to you today because of our unique circumstances. It's not often the entire world faces the same difficulty all at once. We are living in history, both world history and For Life history. Someday it will be fascinating to look back on this time and the changes it inspired, seemingly overnight. You've probably all faced interruptions to your life and routines, and I'm sure you're doing your best to move forward. At For Life, we've been doing the same. Admittedly, it's been a true test of our operation, but not all tests are a bad thing. In fact, if you know me, you know I'm always up for a challenge, and there have definitely been some unforeseen challenges that have led to opportunities for greater success. I have been constantly impressed by the creative minds, both at headquarters and abroad, that have problem solved and kept us operating smoothly, even above our normal level. We have pushed through, learned lessons, and ultimately adapted to change. I'm really proud of this, our ability to adapt. I think it speaks volumes about our workforce and how solid we are as a company. Here at headquarters, we have implemented stringent safety measures to protect essential employees and asked those who can to work from home until further notice. I was curious how it would go with so many people out of the office. Would we be productive? Would communication be efficient? Would we be able to keep up with the pace? I'm happy to report we have passed the pressure test with flying colors, thanks to our solid IT team who implemented a seamless remote communication infrastructure, and also our dedicated employees who have been working harder than ever. In fact, I heard we have a short video to share featuring some of our employees. Can we cue that?
Hello, For Life, and welcome to my home office.
Today you're gonna shine. When life tries to count you out, never let it get you down. It'll all get figured out. Never let it get you down.
Working hard from home.
When life tries to count you out, let it get you down. In love, get figured out. Never let it get you down. Love tries to count you out. Never let it get you down. In love, get figured out. Never let it get you down.
That's great. I really have been taken aback by what I've seen. We've been able to measure productivity and performance both objectively and subjectively, and we are not only performing well, we are, as my kids would say, crushing it. One of the obvious ways to measure how we are doing right now is sales. As you probably know, our sales are phenomenal. In March, we experienced the best sales month ever in the history of 4Life. June came in at a close second, and we continue to perform strong. Right now, many people are looking for health and wellness products, specifically for their immune system. And we have what I believe is the best immune system product on the market. I know many of you believe this too. It's this conviction and passion for our products that has allowed us to shatter records and set new standards. But it's not just about being in the right place at the right time. Because while success in this space takes a great product, it takes great people as well. People with a firm belief in themselves and their business. I've watched you crush it. I mean, really, you have been on fire. We've seen more rank advancements than ever, all around the globe. 13 new Gold International Diamonds and 2 new Platinum International Diamonds to be exact. I'd like to speak directly to our new Platinum International Diamonds for a moment. Estela Carpio and Angels Munoz, I offer my sincere congratulations for this milestone achievement. I've had the privilege of speaking with both of you, and I know you both have a way of lighting up a room and elevating the people around you. Your passion is contagious, and it is a pleasure to be a part of your journey. And now to all of you, not only have you experienced success individually, but also collectively. Markets all over the world have risen to the occasion and are seeing some great things. Bolivia, Ecuador, Russia, Colombia, Peru, Mexico, Brazil, Indonesia, Malaysia, and the US are all exploding right now. This type of growth can only be attributed to an amazing group effort. So many of you are putting in the extra energy to make things happen. I've seen remarkable synergy from employees and distributors around the globe. As 4Life moves quickly, you are moving quicker. Your momentum is propelling this company forward, and it will lead us to uncharted territory that will, I'm sure, leave a mark in 4Life history. Of course, so much of this also has to do with what we have to offer. One-of-a-kind, powerful products. Some of our core classics like Tri-Factor Formula, Transfer Factor Plus, and ReaVita have been in high demand. The same can be said for new products too. Perhaps you or your kids have given ReaVita Chews a try. I know my kids sure love them, and chances are yours do too, because they've been flying off the shelves. Other new products like collagen have also been off the charts, and I'm excited to say we haven't stopped innovating, even during this irregular time. Our research and development team continues to be inspired with creative, new ideas. I won't spoil the surprise by going into detail, but we do have some new product launches on the horizon. In fact, somebody told me that you'll find out more about this during a later segment, so you'll just have to stay tuned and see what that's all about. Anyway, as I think back on all this, on all the positive things that are happening everywhere 4Life is, I feel energized and encouraged. I don't think there has ever been a more exciting time to be a part of this company, and I hope you feel the same. As we roll through the summer months and into fall, continue to build on your momentum. In other words, don't stop. We have every intention of making this year the best year ever, and we are on track to make it happen. All we need is for you to keep pushing. I leave you with a challenge. Go all in. Don't just dip your toe in the water. Let's ride the tidal wave we have created and see it through. I have a feeling the end result will be something pretty sweet.
That was amazing.
Okay, Jade, how'd we do?
It was awesome. Danny, as always, it was a pleasure. Thank you for the updates and your inspiring words.
Thanks for having me, Jade. I had a great time.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, don't go anywhere. It's time for our next segment. Welcome to the Lab Report, where we discuss all things product science related. I want to take a quick second to talk about a product that we launched at 2019 convention that did really well. 4Life Transfer Factor Collagen. This has been a top seller, and it recently won a Stevie People's Choice Award for Best New Product. By the way, thank you to all of you who voted to make this happen. Now, it's time for some Q&A. We get a lot of questions from our distributors and customers about products, and I've got a special guest here with me today to help us answer some of these questions. Please join me in welcoming our Vice President of Marketing, Kelly Bellarose. Yay! So happy you're here.
Happy to be here, Jade.
Thank you for joining.
Oh my gosh, it's so
been
good to
amazing.
see you. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, it's been a long time.
I know.
This is so exciting.
It really is. And I'm so
awesome.
excited that I get to be part of the first ever 4Life at Home.
First ever.
How cool is that?
So cool. We're so glad you're here to answer some awesome questions
Right.
from our distributors. Since you are the expert at products, so you're the perfect person to answer these questions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Shoot. Let's do it.
All right. Our first question comes from Fernando Morales in Mexico. Transfer Factor Plus has a different capsule count in the Philippines than the US. I hear other markets are like this also. Does this mean the product is different or not as good?
That's a great question, Jade. So here's the quick answer, everybody.
Yeah.
Capsule count and dosing changes depending on each market's governmental requirements.
Yeah.
But it's really important to remember that all 4Life Transfer Factor products are manufactured at 4Life headquarters and contain the same great 4Life Transfer Factor ingredients. So basically, no matter what capsule count, we always recommend a serving size of 600 milligrams a day of transfer factor, which in the US equates to 2 capsules, and everywhere else is about 3 capsules.
Right.
So hopefully that's a good answer.
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelly. And thank you, Fernando, for your question. And now our second question. Now, a question from Presidential Diamond Megan Clark here in the US. She wants to know if we will ever have 4Life Transfer Factor Classic in a chewable.
Ah, Jade, it's another really great question. And Megan, we have exciting news. The answer is yes, it is possible, because today we're introducing 4Life Transfer Factor Classic Chewables. Woohoo!
So exciting.
So awesome, Jade. I'm so excited to get this product into the hands of our distributors and customers. This product has the same benefits as the original 4Life Transfer Factor Classic we all know and love. It helps your body recognize, respond to, and remember potential health threats, and supports our immune system with 4Life Transfer Factor and Ultra Factor from cow colostrum. So having Classic as a chewable is something new to this already awesome product. So if you don't like swallowing capsules, you can chew these tablets and receive the same immune system benefits. And what's really cool about these, Jade, is they have this really amazing citrus cream flavor. They're absolutely delicious, and I love to take them. And what's even cooler is they're great for ages 4 and up, so the entire family can enjoy, get the great benefits of Classic in this delicious chewable. So good. So
good.
Do you want to try?
Yes,
Okay, well,
absolutely.
have at it.
All right.
I'm excited for you to try these.
Me too.
Yeah, so awesome. Well, everybody, while Jade is munching down on these chewables, let's hear from our Vice President of Research and Development, Dr. Brent Vaughn. Dr. Vaughn has been on our R&D team for over 16 years and knows transfer factor inside and out. Dr. Vaughn, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Vaughn. I'm excited that we get to bring 4Life Transfer Factor Classic to the market in a chewable form. This is a great product that has been proven to support your immune system, and now more people than ever can enjoy 4Life Transfer Factor Classic, whether it's in capsules or chewable tablets. This product is a personal favorite of mine, and I'm a big fan of chewable tablets. They're delicious and safe for ages 4 and up. Megan Clark, thank you for asking for this product. It's great to hear advice and requests from the field. Congratulations on inspiring a new product.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vaughn. It's always great to hear from the scientists who develop these products. Jade, so what do you think?
Absolutely delicious.
Aren't they great?
So good. I especially love the flavor.
I know, they're so delicious.
So good.
So delicious. But Jade, we want to remind everyone that our capsules are still available, of course. So even if these chewable tablets aren't available yet in your market, you can still buy 4Life Transfer Factor Classic capsules for all of their immune boosting benefits. And if you don't have 4Life Transfer Factor Classic, every product that contains 4Life Transfer Factor also provides you with the same level of support for your immune system. So you really can't go wrong. Honestly, any of the products that have transfer factor in them are going to get you that same incredible benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're all wonderful.
They certainly are.
Yeah.
So, Megan, we hope you enjoy your new 4Life Transfer Factor Classic Chewable.
Yay! Thank you, Megan, for asking the question. There you have it. You asked and we answered. All right, so new 4Life products are always so exciting. And by the way, Kelly, your makeup is looking on point today.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Especially your foundation. So I need to know, how do you get your application so flawless?
Oh my gosh, thank you, Jade. It's actually such a treat to be doing this kind of thing. I'm actually playing around with an old skincare product we used to have that we're actually bringing back for a limited time only. It is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll.
Ooh.
Life C Serum is back as the newest member of the Aqua line.
That's amazing.
I know, it is so incredible. This product, Jade, we're actually renaming it a complexion primer.
Okay.
We're going to get to that in a minute because it's incredible. But let's talk a little bit about what the formula is about.
Yeah.
This formula provides a paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free formula. It's kind to your skin and the environment. It's been tested by dermatologists for mildness, and it features an all-natural fragrance that's just delightful. And Life C is really free of all those kind of ingredients that may harm your skin, and all full of ingredients that will really help to smooth, moisturize, nutrify your skin, and support it against the environment. So it's really wonderful without compromising your skin's long-term health, which is really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, it sounds amazing. And can I try some?
Well, I suppose if you asked.
Yay!
Go ahead and
I love it.
give it a try.
I'm
I
so
really
excited.
love it. Let me know what you think about how it feels.
Absolutely. This is so exciting. Wow. My skin feels softer already.
Okay.
And it isn't oily.
Yeah.
It's like satin, very velvety. And you know what? It smells gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Awesome.
love it.
I love it. You know what? That's the perfect way to describe this formula, Jade, because it's all about the formula base.
Yeah.
So this formula base is what we call an anhydrous base, which means it's neither synthetic oil or water. And this anhydrous base formula is at the heart of what makes this product so incredible, because there's vitamin C in it, and vitamin C can be kind of tricky to work with in formulation. It doesn't stay stable for very long. So the anhydrous base really keeps that vitamin C stable so it can deliver all these incredible benefits that it's famous for to your skin. So it does a really good job at smoothing your skin's texture, brightening the overall appearance of your skin, and that texture piece is what is so great about this product and why I've started to use it as a brightening makeup primer for complexion application.
Wow.
So it's really awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So on top of that, this actually contains really incredible ingredients, like I said earlier, that protects your skin, corrects it against the ravages of summer, so on and so forth, but really improves the texture. It features a key ingredient outside of the vitamin C called dimethicone.
Okay.
And if you go out in the marketplace and you look for makeup primers, dimethicone is actually the most popular ingredient in a really, really good makeup primer. And we've got a really good dose of dimethicone in this formula, which is what makes it not only do wonders for the look of your skin, but also works really great as a performing primer. So I just love it.
That's
so
awesome.
there's only one thing I want to say about the formula additionally, is because of the level of vitamin C that's in it, vitamin C can tend to make your skin a little bit photosensitive, and that means basically highly sensitized in the presence of sunlight. So when you're using this product during the day, you just want to make sure to take extra care to protect your skin against daylight. But outside of that, this is, it's such a stellar product. I absolutely adore it.
Wow, I really want more of this.
So really great stuff, super excited. But while we're on the topic of skin serums and vitamin C, I really wanted to take a second to remind our viewers outside of the US that Aqua Precious Pool Vitamin Essence is the second generation of this Life C product. So it's that new evolution in the science of Life C or vitamin C serums. So it's either coming to your market or it may be there already, but I really want you to try Precious Pool and see what a difference it can make on the quality of your skin, because it really is absolutely fabulous.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, these have been some fun updates.
Right?
We've had 2 new products, which is amazing.
Yep.
Well, this has been an exciting lab report. Thank you so much, Kelly, for joining me.
Oh my gosh,
it's been a pleasure.
It really has been a pleasure. Thank you so much,
Of
Jade.
course.
So great to see you.
You too.
Hey.
Thank you. If you have a question you would like us to answer on a future lab report, send your question to productsupport@4life.com. And you might have your question featured on the next 4Life at Home. Stay with us. We'll be right back after a short commercial break.
I love to wake up in the morning, but keep dreaming without wording. The day is gone. And sometimes I take a walk, but I forget about the clock. I can slow down. My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door, but I'm knocking them down. They say I'm acting crazy, but I just wanna lie in the sun. Whoa, I just wanna lie in the sun.
This segment, Under the Sun, will touch on Foundation for Life, which always gives me the warm and fuzzies. As many of you know, service is one of the 4Life pillars. It's a big part of everything we do. We have 2 very special guests here today to talk to us about the new Foundation for Life service mission and what's going on with 4Life service around the globe. There has never been a more important time to serve others around the world than right now. Let's welcome 4Life founder Bianca Lisenby and 4Life service coordinator Jenna Lisenby. Yay! Welcome, you guys. Hi, it's so good to see you. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We appreciate you. All right, I've been following Foundation for Life, and I see so much good happening right now. Can you tell me more about that?
Of course, Jade. Thank you for having us. And Jen and I get so excited to take the opportunity whenever we can to talk about Foundation for Life and service. You're right when you say there's been a lot of good things happening. Our latest campaign provided meals for Feeding America. And through the generous donation of our employees and our distributors, we did something amazing. We raised $150,000, which equaled 3 million meals for people who might not have been able to have that otherwise.
That's amazing.
We also donated scholarship money to the Granite School Education Foundation right here in Salt Lake City 10 children receive scholarship money to give them a head start on their education. And things aren't just happening right here in the United States. There are so many wonderful projects happening around the world in places like Colombia and to the Philippines as well.
Wow.
And Jade, on the internal side, we have been making some great strides too. In fact, Foundation for Life just recently received a little revamp. We wanted to make the For Life service mission a little more transparent. The end goal was to create some new branding and messaging that really tied in the goals of the foundation and tied us all together as a For Life family all over the world. In fact, Jade, have you ever heard my mom's story about her grandfather?
No, I haven't, but I would love to.
Well, now's a perfect time to show a brand new video all about Bianca and why service is such an important part in her life.
Wow.
Oh, I haven't even seen this.
All right, well,
Surprise.
Let's do it. Let's roll it.
Following dreams has always been part of Bianca's life narrative. Her parents had dreams of more opportunity when they boarded a steamliner en route from Italy to America. At the time, her mother was 9 months pregnant. Somewhere off the coast of Portugal, the ship encountered a violent hurricane, which threw her into labor. During this storm, Bianca was born. Once the sea settled, the captain visited her mother and requested she name her daughter after his ship, the SS Conte Biancamano. The importance of compassion and service were demonstrated to her from a young age. Bianca's grandfather was perhaps her biggest example. Salvatore Lupo opened the Central Grocery, a landmark in the French Quarter of New Orleans in the early 1900s. He ran a successful business. Then, the Depression hit, and his customers couldn't afford their usual order. As business declined, Salvatore responded to a community in need. When he knew people were struggling financially, he'd cut up and slip odd pieces of cheese into their order, stating that it would go to waste if they didn't take it. This lesson always stuck with Bianca and inspired her own dream, a dream to serve the most vulnerable, the world's children. Foundation for Life is Bianca's dream actualized. Fueled by her contagious passion and the passion of For Life employees and distributors, Foundation has helped make a difference in the lives of countless children around the globe by providing a place to sleep, a book to read, something to eat, and more so that these kids can dream too. Thank you, Bianca, for dreaming big and reminding the rest of us that service is at the heart of a happy life.
Wow.
Wow, that was really touching. Thank you.
Beautiful story.
So inspiring to see what we can do together.
Absolutely. You know, Jenna, you probably know your mom better than anyone.
Oh, probably too well.
I love it. And has she always been this inspiring?
Well, in a short answer, yes, of course. Anyone who knows Bianca knows how inspiring she can be. In fact, when I was a child, I always remember or have these vivid memories of her always looking for ways to serve in our neighborhood and our community. I remember she would be baking things and making meals and would often take them to neighbors who needed a little extra boost or were struggling at that time. And so as a child, when you see your mother share her heart and teach that by giving to others is where we truly find ourselves, it's been pretty incredible. I've been pretty blessed and honored to have her as a mother.
Well, thank you, Jenna. And thank you for having that same desire to serve as we all do.
Yes.
Our legacy truly is rooted in what we do for others. There's no greater way, I think, than to make an impact in this world than to engage together in service. And nothing unites us more than when we get to do that together.
Absolutely. That's so well said, Bianca. And I know I personally love all of the opportunities that Foundation for Life creates for employees and distributors to be able to serve.
Absolutely. We're very excited to present a few more opportunities of what we can do together to help continue with our goal of breaking the cycle of poverty. This is our new mission statement of Foundation for Life, breaking the cycle of poverty. We believe it truly is what Foundation for Life is all about.
I love this phrase, Jenna. I think it says it all. We are an organization that acts as a safety net for children so they can live better lives and have a brighter future. Children are the key to breaking that cycle of poverty. If we focus on giving them an education, a meal, a smile, we are all doing our part to make a difference.
Wow. Yep, I'm definitely starting to feel those warm and fuzzies.
You want to feel a few more warm and fuzzies?
Absolutely.
Well, we have an exciting announcement. We have a new For Life service symbol. I want to share with you why these colors are so special that we chose to represent Foundation for Life. First, the blue you see represents life and the opportunities it holds. The green represents the basic resources such as food, clothing, shelter, anything we need to help us reach our goals. The golden color of the sun provides the light that empowers us through our education and our knowledge. And last but not least, the dusty rose color represents the goodwill of you and all of us as For Life employees all over the world to help make this goal possible.
Wow. You know, I've noticed the sun is incorporated in a lot of your imagery.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just wonder, what is, you know, the sun, how does that resonate with Foundation for Life?
The sun is such a special image. The sun touches every corner of the earth. And that is the goal of Foundation for Life. We want to reach all the children that are all over the world. The sun brings warmth, light, and joy. We hope to bring the same warmth, light, and joy as we serve others. And we thought it's just a perfect symbol to represent For Life service and what we do.
And it ties in so well with the main For Life logo as well.
It does. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really been touching to see all of this come together. Did you love that beautiful heart on the earth? Our designers really nailed it with that one. We were so thrilled when I saw that. It brought tears to my eyes. We have so many dedicated employees who love Foundation for Life, and they want this message to resonate with everyone. We also have wonderful distributors who donate and help support our organization so we can help as many kids as possible.
Wow. And how can people continue to help?
Well, a simple answer right now is to donate to Foundation for Life so we can continue with our goals.
That's right, Jenna. You can donate at foundationforlife.org or follow us on Instagram. And together we can break the cycle of poverty. And you know what? There's no donation that's too small. Every dollar makes a difference.
Well, thank you both so much for coming. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Of course.
It's always inspiring.
Thank you, Jade.
Thank you so
Our
much.
pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Like Bianca said, you can donate to Foundation for Life at foundationforlife.org or look for service opportunities wherever For Life has an office. Recognition is very important to us because we know we wouldn't be where we are without you. We want to take this opportunity to recognize some of our at-home heroes, our distributors and their recent victories. Your trials are our trials, and your wins are our wins. We understand that success doesn't happen overnight and isn't without sacrifice. But because of this, success is sweeter. Congratulations to each and every one of you in all corners of the world. We see you, we know you, and we love you. very special people reached the mountain peak this year. Yes, I'm talking about our new Platinum International Diamonds, Ángels Munoz and Estela Carpio. We have a special tribute to them we would like to share. Here are their stories.
2 women, 2 continents, 1 dream. Both have broken barriers and built bridges to personal success. And both achieved Platinum International Diamond this year. Power and passion are felt when Ángels enters a room. This passion extends to those she meets and mentors. She is dedicated to making the world a better place and giving everyone the opportunity for a better life. Everything Estela does, she does with For Life in mind. Estela is always focused on forward movement and walks through life with a bright smile and a big heart. Her purpose is rooted in her family, both her immediate family and For Life family. Estela and Ángels, we are so proud of you, and so are your loved ones.
Mama, t'estimo moltíssim. Ets un exemple per moltíssima gent, però també ho saps que ets un exemple per mi. Estic molt contenta de que puguem estar fent aquest projecte juntes, de que estiguem disfrutant tants anys de vida juntes. Ets una mare impressionant, ets un referent a nivell de la teva força, del que tu vols aconseguir, del que ja has aconseguit i del que seguiràs aconseguint. Tant en Janis i jo t'estimem moltíssim, molt, i estem molt contents de que ens hagis ajudat a ser part d'aquest procés amb tu, de que puguem viure aquesta experiència amb tu també. Estem molt contents pel teu platí, no? Tu mereixies, de veritat. Era un punt que faltava i l'has aconseguit i has demostrat que es pot aconseguir el que un vulgui aconseguir i et felicito moltíssim per això. Gràcies.
Bueno, Estela es, aparte de mi compañera, de mi esposa, de mi amiga, es la persona que yo admiro y la verdad me siento orgulloso de pertenecer a esta familia que hemos formado, porque yo creo que hemos aprendido mucho de los dos y la verdad que yo siento siempre admiración por lo que ella ha hecho y por lo que seguirá haciendo por todo un equipo, por toda una organización, por todo un país que la ha apoyado y que ha hecho posible que Estela consiga esta posición que ahora realmente la disfrutamos y porque nos sentimos todos parte de ese logro.
On behalf of everyone at For Life, congratulations. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your incredible journey.
You just saw 2 amazing women who are so deserving of this great achievement. Estela and Ángels, you are what makes For Life great. And now it's time for our next segment, the For Life Megaphone. This thing is really fun. I am totally going to boss my husband around with this when I get home. All right, are you ready to get the scoop on what's happening here at For Life? Well, we are ready to shout the news from the rooftops, as you can see by my handy dandy megaphone here. Today, we have updates on some environmentally friendly initiatives straight from headquarters. I'm going to toss it out to the field to our on-site reporter, Jessica Hyde.
Thank you, Jade. I am here at For Life headquarters with Vice President of Corporate Communications, Calvin Jolly. We are actually standing over some of our employee garden beds where employees can come and plant whatever they wish. It's all part of our Eco Initiative. Calvin, you've been heading up this initiative from the start. What can you tell us about it?
Well, Jessica, it's a pleasure to be socially distancing from one another today. For Life gave all employees these masks months ago, and it's an honor to represent such a socially responsible company. Eco Initiative is an extension of our founder's vision to corporate social responsibility, participating in what concerns communities and customers, and committing ourselves to being part of the solution, in this case, when it comes to the environment.
Wonderful. And I understand that employees have been really involved in this initiative from the start. What are they doing now to make sure that it stands?
Oh, wow, so much. So employees partner with distributors. That's important to say. We've had a lot of support from our European friends and from distributors around the United States. They take messages, they upload them to a company portal, and then the executive gets behind initiatives. These gardens were part of the first wave of initiatives. Recycling, corporate recycling, partnering with Momentum Recyclery here in Salt Lake City, Utah, receiving carbon footprint diversion reports on a monthly basis to determine how we can act more environmentally and ecologically friendly. These are all employee-driven initiatives.
Wonderful. And then what are some of the partnerships that For Life has to make sure that they're holding themselves to the highest standard possible?
Yeah, that's a great question, and so important for consumers. Farmers assuring responsible management. That would be number one. Farm is a collective of dairies throughout the United States of America. The vast majority of our colostrum that you find in For Life Transfer Factor comes from farm certified dairies. These guys are assuring the well-being and the humane treatment of the cows that provide us with colostrum. Secondly, I would say the United Egg Producers. Now, on the flip side, we take transfer factor from yolk, and the United Egg Producers are committed to the well-being of our hens. Finally, we were recently named one of the newest members of the American Dairy Products Council. And this is an important partnership because it gives us a conversation at the table in ensuring the value and the quality of our raw dairy ingredients.
Thank you. And then the last and maybe the most important question, where can I get one of those hats?
Well, okay. So Jessica, I'm going to give you one of the hats today. For everybody else, I'm really hoping that you have a chance to buy this off of one of these hats off of the For Life store in Vegas in person. And so that's the plan right now. If anything changes, we'll make sure to make them available otherwise.
Well, there you have it. That's the scoop on our Eco Initiative. Back to you, Jade.
Thanks, Jessica. That's all really good stuff. We'll have more news straight from the megaphone next time, but now it's time for the segment I have been looking forward to the most. Guess our guest. Whoa, say that 5 times fast. I am pretty darn excited about this, mainly because we get to play a version of one of my all-time favorite childhood games, Guess Who? Check this out, guys. It's our very own For Life version of Guess Who. There is even a little Danny Lee. And oh, and can't forget my favorite, Nathan Larson. All right, guys, this is so fun. I am definitely taking this home with me after the show. Let me explain how this is going to work. I'm going to give you some clues about someone in our company, and you'll guess who I'm talking about. Are you ready? Let's begin. This person is a he. So we can eliminate a few people here. All right, he likes to ride his bike, hike, and play golf. He has 5 children, and he and his wife have lived in Brazil. All right, he has worked in landscaping and construction, and has even been a singing waiter. What a unique job to have on your resume, right? He once painted curbs, and a woman gave him $6 silver for his hard work. He still has those $6 silver today to remind him of the value of seeing and filling a need. Is this person starting to sound familiar? Here's the last clue. He and his wife Bianca have traveled around the world to meet with our distributors and give them encouragement and training. I think you may have guessed it by now. It's David Lisenby. Help me welcome to our studio our 4Life founder, David Lisenby. Yay! Welcome.
Thank you, Jade. It's great to see you.
Nice to see you too.
How are you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great.
Awesome. You know, maybe some of our viewers guessed we would feature David Lisenby on our first at 4Life at home, but we couldn't kick things off without him, right? So David, thank you so much for joining us.
It's great to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to get to ask you some questions. And, you know,
Okay.
I think a lot of people know you as, you know, the 4Life founder, the man who brought Transfer Factor to the world. But some people may not know you as David Lisenby, the person. So I'm just going to ask you some questions so people can get to know you better.
Okay, sounds great.
Awesome. So what do you like to do when you are not involved with 4Life?
Well, as you said earlier, I enjoy riding my bike, golfing, and pretty much anything outdoors. And I love spending time with my kids and my grandkids. And really, I do what I do because of my family, and it's just great.
That's really sweet. I love that. Did you always want to run your own business?
Well, I always had that entrepreneurial spirit, and I was always looking for ideas. And you know, you mentioned in some of the clues, some of the things that I've done. I've done a lot of different things, always trying to find the right thing in order to find the right fit.
Right. Well, you know, what would you say was your most memorable job?
Well, I was a singing waiter
That's right.
at a French restaurant. We served French food and German food, and I wore lederhosen. And that was really interesting. I
Yes.
enjoyed that a lot. I learned a lot from that.
That's an amazing thing to add to your resume. I feel like I need to see pictures now.
Yeah.
I love that.
Ugh.
Well, you know, lots of people love 4Life because it has helped change their lives. Why did you focus on immune health when you wanted to start a business?
You know, I grew up with a mother who really emphasized natural health. And I always took my vitamins every morning. My mom has written more than a dozen books and sold over 1 million copies throughout the world. But she gave me that feeling and that great natural appreciation for taking care of yourself
Yeah.
and with natural products.
Absolutely. Wow. You know, and hundreds of thousands of people all over the world are so glad that, you know, you did that you started 4Life. And, you know, what were some of those difficulties that you encountered starting 4Life?
Well, any new business, you're going to have difficulties and challenges. And we got to a point where we were just running out of funds to continue going, and I was almost ready to just give up.
Yeah.
And that was a turning point. I remember in a meeting, Bianca stood up and she said, "We're not going to give up. If I have to sell the Transfer Factor product on the street corner, I'm going to do it, and we will not give up."
Wow.
And that gave me the impetus, the strength to continue going forward.
Absolutely. And you two make such a great team, a dream team for sure.
Well, she's been great. She's wonderful.
That's awesome. Well, I have one question I've always wanted to ask, and that is, what is your favorite 4Life product?
Jade, I take a lot of 4Life products, as you probably know,
Yes.
but I go back to the original 4Life Transfer Factor Classic. And I just love that product, and I use it and along with other products, but
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sticking with the classics.
No.
They're awesome,
That's
right? Okay, one more question before we wrap up.
Okay.
Last question. What, in your opinion, is the best thing about 4Life?
it's obvious the best thing about 4Life is that people's lives are changed not only because of the great products that we have, but because of the opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's been the most gratifying thing that has happened to Bianca and me. It's very humbling and gratifying to be involved with so many people that really have improved their lives.
Yeah. That's so inspiring. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, thank you, Jade, and congratulations on your marriage.
Thank
We're
you
just so delighted.
much. Thank you. It's been exciting. It's been a
Yeah.
great time.
Great, thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for our time with our founder, folks. Stay tuned for our wrap up. Thanks for joining us for our first For Life at Home. There have been a lot of fun announcements today, including a couple of new product launches. Check out our Foundation for Life and Eco web pages to see all the good that's happening here at headquarters and around the world. It's been a blast, but that's a wrap. We'll see you next time at For Life at Home.